You're watching a recap from Investor XP, the show that covers investing for gamers. Check out the video description for details. It's Tuesday, July 18th. We've got a great show for you today. Let's go ahead and jump right in and get started. AMD is in the news. It's getting a downgrade. People losing faith in AMD. This is one of our viewer picks that's actually taken off quite a bit. It got beaten up early in the year, really good, and people are panicking. They're saying, should we get out? A couple of viewers said, no, buy in, and AMD is going to make a bounce back, and it's been up, I think, like 30% or more since then. But there is some news here. Barclays is saying, get ready for it to drop back down to 35%. Because it's not too impressed with the chipset that AMD has. They're saying it's going to plunge 35%. I'll put a link of the article down in the description. It says there's no traction for AMD's new server chips. So it says it's gonna flop, basically. Many investors overly optimistic. Barclays is saying nope. Intel's the way to go. So it's saying that the price target's got it as a 35% drop there. It's not uncommon for people to say, you're going to have a drop here in this or that. This is one of the areas where it's really the reason why we do the show. Analysts can look at this and they can say this, that, or the other thing. They have their opinion on it. Or really, AMD, they have the gaming marketplace. They're in a lot of the consoles. They have that core group there that are going to keep them afloat. So it's a matter of can they branch out? Can they get some of the market with these server chips and the different things that they're doing, and branch out beyond that with kind of how NVIDIA did with with the autonomous driving, things like. I mean, NVIDIA is getting into a lot of crazy stuff. So AMD believes that they can basically right the ship a little bit by sharpening their pencils and cutting a little bit of R&D, or producing better, basically, and gaining their sales. And they're saying that they're going from negative 60 per share to 75 cents a share, just with these tweaks that they're doing. So AMD is very bullish on what they feel that they can do. It's not related to the technology that they have. It's just sharpening their operations a little bit. So they're very bullish. People are saying their new products aren't up to snuff. Let's pull up their stock here. Yeah, you're talking about the Bitcoin mining over in the chat? Yeah. Yeah, everyone's doing that. Down 3% today, which, okay. My argument is, and I don't own AMD stock. We don't invest in AMD, but I haven't really said to people, "Geez, it's not exactly the way to go." It may be a decent investment. I don't think their server chips and everything have to overly impress. Like I said, I think they've got their core business down pretty good. So any share they get of the server business and any future things that they put out there is just extra above and beyond what they're doing now. Now, they've had heck of a run from $5 a share, $6 a share, up more $13 a share in the last year. So they've already run up quite a bit if you got in on the ground floor. But I mean, they have, if you look historically, AMD will start to catch fire, and they have these big peaks. Let me use a different color here. They have these big peaks in the runoff, and they settle down. We could be onwards of another big run-up. And then they go sideways for a little while on their run-up. So I wouldn't be afraid of AMD, certainly. And whenever you get people that say they're not going to cut it, use it as a buying opportunity if you really like the stock. Not my cup of tea. We stick with dividends, but look at these as opportunities. If you liked the stock, when you bought it and it was 2% higher, these 2% drops whenever there's pullbacks, that's just great opportunity for you to buy. Providing you still feel as strongly about the company as you have in the past, and lots of people do. So let me know what you think about AMD. If people had bought it when the viewer pick came out, they were saying it would have been up quite a bit for them. So a 2% shaving off of that is nothing, and could just be another opportunity to buy into it. So let me know your thoughts. That's it for today's show. You can check us out live Monday through Friday, 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central. Come chat with us live. Contact the show. The information's on the screen behind me. Give us some feedback. We'd like to know what you would like to see, what we could do to make it better. We want to ultimately grow the community here to get more gamers involved in investing. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Subscribe if you haven't already so you get the latest investing news for gamers. See you then.